Ayan, good afternoon, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Taraki 2.0. I am Attorney Brendan and with me is our Pards Kent.
Yes,
Ayan, may sub muna si Brendel kasi may date daw siya. So palakpakan at long last. Ayan, naway magkaroon ng magandang bunga ang iyong pagka-absent sa show today. Anyway, shout out sa'yo. So good afternoon and welcome once again to the second this is our second show for Taraki 2.0 where we feature, where we talk about things that involve the youth, the young professionals, and the young professionals both at age and at heart.
Yes.
Ayan. Okay, so this, yeah. So this evening, we are happy to talk about another inspiring kailian here in La Trinidad, Benguet, here in the Cordilleras, and here in the Philippines. Ayan. So, help me give a rousing welcome to our guest. Ayan, si Miss Eleonor Bugalin-Ayan. Or most we famously know her as Ellen. But before you give them your greeting, gusto lang nating i-share bakit si Miss Ellen ay nandito in our midst this afternoon or this evening. So Miss Ellen is recently awarded as Dangal ng Bayan awardee for the year 2024 for conducting outreach programs to communities in geographically isolated and disadvantaged areas to complement efforts undertaken by the supplementary feeding program. So we'll talk about that in a little while. To improve and maintain the nutritional status of children enrolled in daycare centers or supervised neighborhood play. So, yan. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest for this evening, si Miss Ellen. Welcome to Taraki TV. Welcome to Taraki 2.0. Ayan. So, first, congratulations for your Dangal ng Bayan Award 2024. Ayan.
Kumusta naman si Madam?
Diyos ko, tatanungin ko sana do you really do speak English?
Hindi naman.
Go ahead, Madam.
Grabe, parang attorney naman.
Pwede kang magkakanain naman dito.
Ay, okay. So, good afternoon po sa ating lahat. I'm so happy to be here. Pag si Attorney Brendan kasi ang nagtatawag, it's either yes or.
Kasi hindi siya invite,
yes,
no?
ganun.
Hindi siya, it's an order. So,
Yung the other blank or is fill in the blanks na yun.
Oo.
Kung anong klase ng threat,
forced threat, intimidation.
Alright.
Ayan. So, yan, Miss Ellen, you just received your award in Malacanang.
Yes.
When was this?
February 14, doon na kami nag-date.
So doon ang inyong
Happy
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
Yes, at saka isa lang kasi ang guest, that would be my husband. Sabi ko sana yung mama pero mas magaling yung husband ko, nakapag-leave na.
So nag-file na ng leave.
Nag-file na ng leave. Inunahan yung nanay ko.
Ayan, shout out pala kay
Mother.
Ay, be!
kay husband. Ayan.
Mother yung husband pala. Sorry.
Alright, ayan. And we're very fortunate, no, kasi Dadangal ng Bayan, no, for everyone's information, this is a presidential award given to civil servants.
Yes.
So, meaning sa mga workers natin in government service. And, fortunately, it's not only you, no, pero marami tayong Dangal ng Bayan awardee nationwide.
Yes.
And sino nagbigay, just for everyone's information, you received this award in Malacanang and it was presented personally by
The president.
the president.
Oh,
Ayan.
wow. Sana all.
And siguro bigyan natin ng patikim, no, yung mga
Audience
audience.
natin.
Ano yung kalakip ng award?
Ilang milyon ba yan?
Sana nga millions, pero maraming perks yung pagiging kon. But foremost, hindi naman tayo, hindi nag-set out working for the award.
Yes.
It just came as a surprise, and then there are lots of fun. Yung sabi ni Attorney Brendan kanina na sa mga youth, youth naman tayo, di ba?
Of course.
They might be inspired to enter the government service na may mga perks din ang mga ganyang awards.
So, I think among others, so I did my research, no. Hindi naman yung sa ina-out kita at baka abangan ka sa labas. Pero, di ba,
Yes.
kahit naman yan. So, I did my research and Dangal ng Bayan awardees, they get automatic promotion
Yeah.
in rank, no. So,
Fairness.
automatic increase yan ng rank and salary, no?
oo.
And then they also get, of course, yung mga trophy, no, that are created by national artists.
Yes.
Yeah. Sana pala ni-request nating dalhin.
Dali.
pero kasi may gold ano daw yun. So,
Oo.
mahirap
Kailangan i-care na lang sa house.
Ayan. And then of course, may cash incentive na parehas tayo kasi may mga binabayaran, no? So,
Totoo.
hindi ko na tatanungin kung saan mo dinala. Anyway, may cash incentive among others. Yan. So, total nabanggit na rin naman na kanina, no? Pasensya na, pabaliktad yung ating kwento.
Ayos lang
Okay
yan.
lang, kaya.
Yeah, nabanggit kanina that it's given to public servants. No? So, Miss Ellen is currently employed at the Department of Social Welfare and Development, CAR, as nutritionist dietitian 3, heading the supplementary feeding program. And
With the salary grade?
50
50 ka na.
more. So yan, can you give us and our viewers a bit of what you do sa supplementary feeding program? Kasi syempre ang alam lang natin feeding program is,
Oo.
di ba? Kain.
Oo.
Yan. Yun ba yun? Only.
Actually.
Baka yun ang maging subject ng food vlog sa susunod. Yan.
Ako rin yung feeding lang ang naiwan na lang sa akin. But then the supplementary feeding program is one program of the DSWD catering to, kaya nasa social services siya, catering to daycare kasi ang tawag natin noon. But now it's Child Development Center. And lahat ng enrolled, pinapakain natin with the goal na hindi maiwasan ang may undernutrition or malnourished children.
Is it for the whole
Yes,
for the whole year?
for the year. So for now, we are feeding 47,000 children.
Award.
Around the region.
Bumababa actually, kaya contributory factor kayo. Ay, tayo pala, kung bakit bumababa ang enrollees. Wala kaming napapakain masyado.
Kasi wala kami pinuproduce.
So, ayan, pressure pala.
Totoo. That is also to reduce hunger and poverty, and syempre, yung food security sa mga family. And alam naman natin na sa DSWD, we cater to all sectors. So, dito is sa children sector. It so happened na mag-isa ko lang na na allied health professional sa DSWD. Dapat, di ba, usually social workers. Mag-isa ko lang doon ang
Na mag-isa mo lang na NP.
Yes, because it's the contribution of the agency to the ECCD, Early
Childhood
Care Development.
Yes.
Oo, yun.
Essentially yung mga daycare.
Yes, yun yung contribution ng DSWD. So yun ang trabaho ko. We ensure that all the children enrolled in the daycare centers are being well fed, not just para mabusog, but also the nutritional aspect.
Who does the planning for the food na may prepare?
The preparation is yung sa menu is being prepared by the LGU. Chine-check lang namin. Kasi minsan, we tried doing the menu planning and then nag-integrate kami nang wala pala sa area. So, we learned that it's better. Yes. It's better na meron sa kanila. Or minsan, naglalagay kami na ang dami na pala sa area. Sa sayote niya, Kunada piman nga ibarsak mi nito papaya kanya yung kita ang
Puro papaya
kauray si
pala.
baboy kung tamnan si papaya. And then it so happened na nagkarga kami sa purchase order. So yun, better we've learned also along the program na better na manggagaling emanating from the LGU.
Yung food items,
And
no, for the
yes,
menu.
and then the parents do the cooking.
Yeah. Parang may kwan pala, may immersion na kami dati dito sa Balili.
Yeah.
Tapos the parents are actually
Yes.
Cooking
preparing
yun,
yung-
program.
program
See,
pala.
yan. That is the supplementary feeding program,
Program.
essentially. No?
True. Hindi yata natin naabutan yung age natin.
Oo,
Ginagawa yung
Yung,
bulkan.
wala. Wala.
Yun yung ngayon.
Oo.
Ngayon is through hot meals. Yung niluluto. Kaya tinatawag siyang hot meals
meals.
kasi niluluto siya. Noon is, di ba, yung bulgur, yung skim meal.
Ay, hindi
yung
namin
mga
naabutan
yun.
natin.
Ay, hindi ko rin naabutan.
So na-realize ko lang, no, well, Miss Ellen now, dahil sobrang busy ay, despite na wala pa siyang sariling anak, ilan na yung napakain ng mga bata?
Oo nga eh.
Ang dami,
47,000
47,000
na.
children,
practice yun.
di ba? May magandang
Totoo.
may magandang practice ka na, no. Essentially, we'd like to share to the viewers that actually, no, yung supplementary feeding program is one big massive program where we actually feed all these children. I think maganda siguro i-share natin. Medyo may knowledge tayo kasi na when I worked sa DSWD with Miss Ellen before, nasubukan kong mag-inspect and deliver ng
ng
food
food.
dun sa area.
Mm.
At pagdating kasi sa area, usually, if I may share,
Yes.
and then you just compliment or correct me if I'm wrong. No, I remember, yung nabanggit mo kasi kanina yung food. I remember, pupunta ka sa isang munisipyo, for example, kung dito sa Benguet, ano ba yung mga malalayo nating mga sitio na may daycare?
Sa Kibungan,
Kibungan yan. Sa Takadang, no? So, magde-deliver sila Miss Ellen and her team physically nung ingredient.
Ingredient.
Yes, nung
Ah,
ingredient
okay.
yan, nung food. Well, that's the number one challenge. Ako na talaga yung nagsabi yan. Second challenge. Well, and then second challenge, kasi na-amaze ako at how they do it. You have 47 children. May allocation ito, no, if you will share how much yung allocation ng bata per meal.
15 pesos way back then, but ngayong year, nag-increase lang siya to 21. Di ba, proud ako sa ilang
21 pesos, ma'am,
per child, per
child.
day, for 120 days.
Wait lang, ma'am. May I know lang kung include breakfast, lunch,
No,
and
it's
dinner?
just
the lunch
the mid snack.
mid-snack siya.
Yes.
I see.
So, they eat at home, pagpunta ng school kakain, then lunch, kakain ulit sana sila.
Oh.
Kasi, kids grow way lot faster. Being na nasa developmental stage sila, 3 to 5, yun yung growth spurt eh. So, kailangan walang gap. So, kailangan
Tuloy-tuloy lang.
fully, and then, ang liit lang ng kanilang stomach. So, sila, madaling ma-burn yung kanilang energy, yung kanilang kinain. So, kailangan, dapat regular na meron silang supply ng nutrient. Kasi once na lapse ka doon, may nutrient gap na or malnutrition na sa bata.
Yan.
So,
Going back siguro dun sa challenge no, kanina, and before we go on a break, I think one of the interesting experience no dun sa pagkakandak ng supplementary feeding program natin is minsan kasi sa isang daycare center there's only like 10 children, 15 children, and then usually pag parang namamalengke ka para sa bahay, di ba binabudgetan mo. So usually kung 10 bata, ilang kilo kasha, these challenges, kaya nasubukan namin during delivery, yung nagsaslice ka ng manok, para magkasya,
Para sa
yan, kasi
ilang
ina-allocate mo
estudyante.
siya, di ba? So meron pa tayong joke noon, no? Is dalawang bata, isa yung egg na paghahatian. Sana hindi na yun, no? Sana hindi na nangyayari ngayon. But, all these challenges just to deliver the nutritional requirement of these children. Ayan. So, we'll continue, no? Further talking about from your program to how did this enable you, no, to reach out to more, and which resulting to your receiving the Dangal ng Bayan Award after few breaks. So, we'll see you in a short while.
Yeah. See you later, Ma'am Pards. Yan.
Natilay
Ayan, and we're back to Taraki 2.0. Once again, our guest for this afternoon, this evening is the nutritionist dietitian 3 of the Department of Social Welfare and Development, CAR, and one of the Dangal ng Bayan Awardee 2024. So before we went sa ating break, kanina we talked about the program na hawak ni Miss Ellen, which is a supplementary feeding program. Now we'll talk about what are the challenges of the program that she has handled for I don't know how many years na bang?
8
years. Wow, di ba?
Isang dekada.
Mga tumatanda na pala.
Bumabata ka na. Yan. You are gracing, you are aging gracefully. Now, we'll talk about what are the challenges of the program and how did you respond to it, no? And I think this will lead us to your being a recipient of Dangal ng Bayan.
Okay. Being a program implementer, kailangan kasi namin sundan yung program kung ini-implement ba nila. So we need to do monitoring.
Okay.
So pinipili ko talaga yung monitoring is yung mga malalayong lugar because I really love, makatiyan pa ako. I would like to hike, I like to go to places. And kaya yun, tinatanong namin saan ba ang pwedeng ma-hike. And alam mo naman, Sir Attorney Brendan, di ba, nung nasa office ka namin, yung mga malapit, sila yung common na suki na namumonitor.
Yes, monitor meaning nabibisita, no,
Yes,
napupuntahan.
or
Yes.
tinitignan mo kung tama yung pag-implement nila ng program kasi nga, syempre, you gave the program, may pondo yan, dapat i-implement nila ng maayos.
Okay.
Eh, usually, yung mga malapit na puntahan, syempre, si Kapag Magtiman ka lang nga magbisita. Paano mo naman makikita yung whole view ng program kung hindi ka pupunta sa gilid-gilid?
Actually.
So, nung ilan nang napuntahan ko, nagugulat ako na may mga daycare centers pa lang ganito. May akala ko kulungan ng baboy. Alam mo yung hardened soil, tapos slab lang sa side niya.
Yun na yung daycare center.
Yun na yung daycare center. Meron pa akala ko potato storage.
Tapos daycare
Yung,
center.
Kasi,
you will be surprised saan, ha? Mamaya ko sa'yo.
Saan ba yan?
alam mo yan yung reveal.
Akala ko yung greenhouse type.
Oo.
Tapos akala ko it's a potato storage. Kasi white nga yung greenhouse nga.
Yung
Pagsilip,
plastic
ay,
mismo ng
oo,
greenhouse.
Ay, dito na pala. May mga batang nag-aaral.
Ay,
Sabi,
okay man.
ay, daycare center gam. Dito wala no patatas na gito. And then, pag pupunta ka talaga sa far-flung areas, makikita mo yung buhay nila doon.
Oo.
Mga simple lang. And then, nakaka-resonate naman tayo sa mga kwento ng gano'n. Tapos, yung matutuwa ba sila sa mga konting bagay lang, yung bags nila. Grabe, sabi ko, kailangan yata And then, kaya doon nagsimula na we need to do something. Kasi
Right.
the government cannot provide all. And then ayaw din naman natin i-foster yung dependency sa mga beneficiaries natin na Porke gobyerno, they expect
Bibigyan
na
na lahat.
libre lahat. Diyos ko,
Oo.
nasa third world po tayo. Kaya it's always a shared responsibility. Kaya yung
Yes.
sabi mo kanina, attorney, na paano pag kulang yung pondo? In fairness naman, marami tayong good implementing LGUs na sa kanila na yung rice, magbabaon yung bata, sa amin yung ulam.
So, may
So,
counterpart,
yes, counterpart.
ang LGU.
Kulang kasi yung pondo. And then, meron talaga mga areas na gano'n. If I can just show yung pictures na as in yung cracks. So sabi ko, paano pag umulan, di putik dito, paano mo maituturo sa bata? Because play is a therapy. Paano
Yes,
nila
yes,
yung
yes.
magagawa? Di
Maglaro
walang
sa putikan
toys.
na lang,
Oo,
ano.
turo.
Maglaro natin for today.
Diba? So that triggered na we really need to do something. And being a child also had been, an indigent child.
Right.
Pag magbigay sila ng notebook sa'yo, naaalala mo yun eh. I remember way back our elementary days, may tree planting ng Oiska, that's a Japan company.
Yung
Tapos,
green na notebook?
yes!
Ikaw din.
May tree planting ka din.
Oh, no.
Tapos, parang naluluok forward ko yung tree planting because I
Kasi
really
may
wanted the
notebook.
notebook. Kasi bihira lang yun. Tapos ang ganda ng notebook, tapos ang ganda ng pencil. Sabi ko, kung ganun yung impact niya, na it gives hope, na sana makabili din ako ng ganito, then baka pwede namin simulan.
Yes,
We
yes.
started in 2018 sa Tineg, Abra.
Oh.
You've been
Yeah.
there.
Napuntahan niya yata.
Recently, yes.
Oo.
Hello po, Mayor.
And then, nung natapos namin, nung pagbigay namin ng tsinelas, tama na sa akin, sabi ko kanina, I did not set out this work for the award.
For the award, yes.
Because yung thank you, yung smile na nagche-tsinelas na sila, tinatry yung tsinelas, grabe yung sa feeling.
Yes.
Isang reward na kumbaga.
And then sabi ko, per province ang gawin natin after
Abra. So you
Abra.
gave out slippers, no?
Yes,
Tineg.
slippers, iodized salt, of course, to support yung sa advocacy natin ng
Yung asinyo.
iodine. Oo.
Yes.
And then, mga school supplies. Even may mga binigay kaming seedlings to support also yung backyard garden.
Oh,
yes.
Ganon. And then, after that, try naman natin sa Apayao. Per province talaga ang ginawa.
So inikot natin.
Yes. Sa Apayao lang, nung day of delivery, hindi kami inalaw na pumunta kasi may mga sightings.
Conflict, yes.
So, may gatas, mga ganun din. Kaya yun, inikot namin. May time din na nag-monitor ako somewhere along Ifugao. Akala ko kung inaantay talaga ako. Tapos, nag-effort man silang gumawa ng letter.
Wow.
Akala ko kung ano
Letter.
yung letter. Hindi. Solicitation letter. Kwan kasi, 2 hours hike one way. So, 4 hours
For
lahat
yung
yun.
buong
Oo.
trip.
Habang tumatanda, kumukonti na lang yung hours ng kaya ko pang 8 hours. Kaya ko pang 8 hours noon eh. Yun. And then I posted it in Facebook. Maraming
Mag-support naman
oo.
din.
Pero what I
Maraming
do,
nag-respond.
yes, what I do is yung OR, yung resibo, bibitsuran ko man kasi mahirap yung trust
Tama.
na masira. It's either trust na joke yan or trust na yung sa emotion, mahirap masira.
Bakit may joke? Parang ibang trust yung
Ay,
madam.
ito yun.
Iniisip ko pa.
Kung hindi nyo nag-gets yung joke. Ewan.
Hindi tatawa sana ako pero inaantay ko si first friend. Ano?
May ano kasi tayo, not suitable. for
Ay,
you.
dapat pala may ano palis. Ako na po.
Anyway, yan. So, in fairness, the you going to the areas, hindi lang for the program
Yes,
itself,
oo.
but nakita nyo yung need, no? And I think this is also a good opportunity for us to share kasi what I learned sa ating conversations before is that you actually had partners, no? May mga na-establish kang partners who also give.
Yes.
So, I think it's also good way of,
Yes.
Pero ma'am, kwan ba? Sa mga, nung ginawa niyo yung monitoring, meron ba kayong mga nakitang daycare centers na they don't implement?
Wala naman
Wala
so far
naman. Lahat.
nag-implement.
Good job
Okay.
naman ang card dyan.
Oo.
Oo.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Yan, yung partners.
Yes!
Yung mga
Ayun, hindi ko, kaya nga sabi ko,
Sorry.
yung sa Facebook, hindi ko talaga may limit pala yung 50.
Yeah.
So, hindi ko talaga ma-thank youhan lahat ang mga benefactors. which are mostly my friends and batchmate from high school.
From
Buti na lang yumaman sila. Ako lang yata ang hindi. Kaya ako lang yung taga-organize. Diyos ko, Cordillera Regional Science High School batch. Sila mismo yung sila yung nag-initiate. Kasi alam nilang nasa social services ako. Saan yung pwedeng tulungan? And then eventually, nung nakita, mga friends ko din from Benguet High, cousin, sila din yung nag-donate. Even of course, syempre yung aking team, yung supplementary feeding team, we have the same passion. Tapos, sige boss, kahit ako na yung ganito, ako na yung ganito. Kaya, na-divide sa akin yung bag. Sige, ako yung towel, ako yung hand towel, sa akin yung toothbrush. Ganon. And then every year, parang isa yung activity na nilook out namin. Kaya in-establish na namin na every year na gano'n. Except nung pandemic, na walang klase. So, ang ginawa namin nung pandemic is ito yung mga strandies, yung mga pregnant women, senior na living alone. Ewan ko, parang naging may mga hindi ako kakilala ng friend na sa Facebook, until such naging friends ko hanggang ngayon, sino ang ganito. Tapos, may friend ako na hi Doc April. Reservist kasi siya eh. So, siya ang di ba bihira ang movement nung pandemic?
Yes.
So, being the DSWD and reservist, kami lang yung nakaka-move. So, yung mga bigas, sa mga talagang iniikot namin yan to Baguio. And may mga certain cases na inaantay lang kami para may mailuto silang bigas. Ganon. And then, nung makita talaga, ada pa yung narigigat yung sitwasyon na. Mga simple nga kasi lang, grabe jay emotion kinyakon. Karakaro no kanig jay na uping. So, our late nga na, I get emotional talaga pag mga ganito.
Okay.
Yung last na pinuntahan namin na daycare is dito sa 1-hour boat ride dito sa Macalino, Apayao. As in nga, against the current, di ba, pababa dyan Karayan. Nag-boat ka talaga.
Salmon pala kayo.
Yung mga taga doon, wala lang. Nag-jay na babies, katandang kuya nag-jay buta. Kami kat binulog ni pa yung vest. Baka sinisabi siguro, ano bang mga yun? Bakit naka-vest sila? And then, we went out of walang signal doon. So, we went out of the community na grabe, full of smile, full of gratitude. Ang thank you na kanyami nga, handa ka amunga, kasara kami thank you. Kasi hindi mo yung mamamonetize yung
kanilang smile and gratitude.
Yes, ganon. And then, eventually, every year na ganon, hanggang yun nga, yung sa, may pa-award pala.
Ito na.
Ito na ba? So, which lead to yun. So, which lead to you being nominated for the Dangal ng Bayan Award.
Yes.
Yan. And I think at this point, no, since medyo naunahan na natin kanina, no, yung discussion natin sa award. What we'd like to know is, from now on, what has been the impact of being an awardee, no? Being a Dangal ng Bayan awardee? Kasi babalik ka, balik ulit sa SFP, balik ulit sa DSWD. Well, in this short span of time, from the time you were awarded, what has been the impact to you as a public servant, as a civil servant, especially now?
As a public servant, kasi bihirang pinapansin ang mga soft projects, especially on nutrition. Kasi once we rehabilitate a child, hindi naman nakalagay doon nga through the initiatives of rehabilitated through. Unlike sa mga hard projects,
like infrastructure,
road, yes,
buildings,
pwede mong ilagay yan. But for the soft project, ang hirap. I think with the efforts done and then the award comes the napapansin na yung program. We increase the visibility of the program, and then comes the increasing of visibility is the increasing support that we are doing something for the children. I always end it sa aking mga closing sa aking mga speech pag nagla-lecture ako. If we really wanted a developed community, developed Trinidad for the years to come, let us invest sa ating bata ngayon. Di ba?
Ellen for mayor.
Muna ka, be! Di ba pag-ano pa ako? Susuporta pa ako ng pulyetos mo. Yun, yung palagi kong inuulit-ulit. Kasi hindi mo na yan mabalikan eh. Unlike, pati sa bahay.
Yes.
Pwede mo pang mabalik mo pa yung bagbag yun, poste na, no? But for the child, may utang tayo sa kanila. Oo. the time is now for us to give no bigla nga han nga na form jubong na kasi simply we did not give dagitoy da gatas dagitoy da nutrient nga need na to build the bones nga kailangan isuti structural na hindi na natin mo ay hanggang mabalin nga operahan tayo takargahan tayo manan our body is not simple as mga building or gamit. So whilst they are it's their time building their bones, their brain launay, doon natin sila susuportahan because it's the impact ng malnutrition is irreversible.
And thankful ako sa parents natin na
yes,
diba?
no overnourish.
Sobra-sobra ang nourishment. Good job sa ating mga parents.
Oo nga.
In fairness, no, effective yung talbos ng kamote kahit everyday.
At saka tungsoy.
Mahingit nga kayo, hindi yata.
Laging apag pala.
Patatas na maalala ko, doon sa pugon.
Itunom.
Baked potato ka pala.
Yun yung kinakain sa kwan na hash brown. Niluluto na yun ng lola ko dati.
Mashed potato.
Nagma-mashed potato.
Na ang mahal-mahal.
Uy,
Yeah. And I think, sorry to put you on this spotlight, but always, no, kasi ang dami namang civil servants dyan, libo-libo, no? But what does it take to go beyond? Kasi your work is demanding. Your work is already demanding knowing na ikaw lang ang nutritionist diet. I mean, meron sila Ate Ana na nutritionist dietitian, but they are unfortunately hindi permanent or hindi regular yung hawak nilang items. So just like a COS. So may mga kasama si Ma'am COS na every year may pwedeng mawalan na funding, mapalitan, no? So, essentially, si Ma'am yung regular na nutritional dietitian. Yung work enough is already demanding. But what does it take to even go beyond? Kasi the things that you do are already way outside your... Wala namang nagde-demand sa'yo na...
Yes,
diba? So, what does it take to become a person that, is in that position?
I think more than kaya sabi mo nga, it is not really in my terms of reference or in my function to do such. I think everyone in the government, wala doon na tayo ang mag-conduct ng kwan. But sa akin is, it is for me an exercise of faith. And it's how this is my language of love, giving. Although,
service,
act of service. And yun yung tanong din sa akin noon na, why are you doing this? Hindi naman ako milyonaryo. But yung sagot ko is, it does not take one to be a millionaire to help. The language of love is universal. Lang yan. Naiintindihan natin lahat yan. And yung sabi ko, it's a self-fulfillment for me. It brings me joy. And that's, sino ba ang ayaw sumaya? So you do what gives you joy. You do what gives you peace and self-fulfillment. And it's also a means of me of paying forward. Kasi sabi ko nga, nanggaling din ako sa hirap. And hindi ko na-reach ito kung hindi dahil sa mga taong tumulong sa akin. So sabi ko, it's always, every night kasi may prayer kami ni husband, nagpapalitan kami. Pag ako, yung prayer ko, isang prayer ko is use me as a channel of blessing or gamitin mo ako sa work ko. Even it means na magbuhat lang ng isang mag-cross lang ng kasama, tapos magbuhat lang. Basta ada may sanga natulungan, basta ada may sanga naragsak na. Because of me, then let me be that hand na kay natutulong sa kanila. Yun yung bago. And then, naalala ko nga yung gino-joke sa akin ni April, di ba, kararag mo dita, hindi agap apply ka dita. Itad mo lang kanyak na ito'y Lord, tumal na ako.
So, intend naman.
And then, yung naalala ko yung sabi nga nila, be careful of your prayers.
Yeah.
Kasi pag ibigay yan.
Bonggang-bongga.
Sabi ko, let me bloom where I am planted. Yun yung
nag-bloom ka naman.
Hindi lang siguro physically, pero pag yung sa aura,
Grabe naman sa physical.
pag aura, Diyos ko, stress!
In
stress,
fairness.
pero yun yung take ko doon, so regardless of, sabi ko nga ulit, either nasa government ka, nasa corporate ka, regardless of age or position, do what makes you happy. Do what gives you the sense of peace. Yun. It is for me an exercise of faith. Yung ginagawa ko.
Corona.
Na-realize ko kanina, sabi niya, her language of love is giving.
Yes.
Buti na lang yung sa atin, receiving.
Receiving.
Kidding aside.
Baka ma-receive mamaya. Char.
Kidding aside, no, really, it takes that level of maturity and to share that insight, no? And kasi nga, laging sinasabi nga, ako kasi, I mean, I already left civil service.
Ayaw mo sa amin.
Hindi naman, baka ayaw na nila sa akin. But I think from at this point, no, we'd also like to get your take or say on how are we going to, ano yung message mo sa mga papasok pa lang sa government service, di ba?
yes.
Kasi alam naman natin yung frustration na pagpasok sa gobyerno kasi the system is there. Well, at first naman we all want to change the system, no? But then eventually we realize it doesn't
Changes us.
Yeah, eventually, no. Number one, it might change you, no. Second, it might frustrate you because you realize it takes more than you to change the system. But kasi nga yung story kasi ni Miss Ellen is a breath of fresh air, lalo na sa amin na medyo may frustration sa aming pagtatrabaho sa gobyerno na ay may breath of fresh air, may something good that blooms amidst the frustrations in government service. So I think at this point we'd like to ask Miss Ellen, what's her take, or message, no, to those who are just entering government or to those who are already in government for such a long time pero no,
Hindi pa rin.
feeling nila bato na sila, no. Wala na tayong wala nang ma-harness, no, out of them. Sorry for putting this difficult task on you, but I think you know very well the right words to say.
Kung gusto mong pumasok sa gobyerno, sa mga gustong nag-apply, yes, it has its perks also. You know, masaya kami pag mid-year, pag year-end, mga ganon. And along the perks, meron din mga challenges yan. So isipin nyo, bakit kaya po papasok? Kung ang goal nyo ay na pumasok sa government ay para yumaman, hindi kaya yaman sa
Hindi talaga.
unless you are leading a different road.
Yeah.
Walang yayaman sa gobyerno pag umaasa ka lang sa sahod. It's purely service of the heart ang nasa gobyerno. Sabi ko nga, maraming frustrations. Number 2 is, pag andun ka na, nakapasok ka na, tapos marami kang frustrations, go back to the very reason kung bakit ka pumasok and cleave onto your moral values. Despite of kung anong nakikita mo, always go back to the very reason and using your moral values as your compass and guidance. And yung importante naman, wala namang perfect na workplace.
That's correct.
Naglalaban lang yan sa more evil, ganyan masahol, or Juan.
Naglalaban lang sa kung saan ang problema sa tao, sa
Totoo.
co-worker,
Totoo.
sa sweldo.
Totoo.
Sa sweldo laon.
Sa sweldo lang.
Sa mga boss. Kasi isipin natin, as long as there are two individual, meron talagang conflict dyan. So it's always a part of sa trabaho. It's just how we take it. And number 2, ang number na ba yun?
3 na tayo.
2.A.
Mahaba pala po yung listahan natin.
No. Importante, hindi ikaw, yung tao, hindi ka isa sa tao na na frustration sa government.
Hindi ko rin nagpo-cause ng frustration ng iba.
Yes. If you see people who are corrupting the government, if you see people who are power tripping in the government,
Yes.
if you see people who are, just taking their salary or going to the office because of the salary, importante, hindi ikaw yun. Hindi ka contributory sa factor na yun. Yes, it's okay lang naman. Tao naman tayo na nagre-reklamo. Siyempre, magreklamo ako before ko gawin.
Pero gagawin mo pa rin.
Pero gagawin ko pa rin. Importante yun, let your moral values lead you sa mga leading mo sa kan. Doon lang naman ako, and okay lang na lahat naman tayo nagkakamali. Importante, i-correct mo yun. Tapos, yun, always learn from others, then be open-minded. Parang may question din kasi yan if you are, kung may advice ka sa mga youth na 3, kaya medyo, alam ko na yan.
na.
Oo, cleave onto your moral values, be open-minded, nag-change ang ating trends. And eventually, sometimes the society dictates the trends.
Yes.
So it's just how you open your
Respond or
mind.
react
Yes.
to these trends.
Yes, and hindi ka rin maglo-learn kung hindi ka mag-unlearn.
Mhm.
So be very open to things, but stay to your moral values. Inuulit-ulit ko talaga yun.
Ang
Stay
ating
to your moral values.
ang ating motivational speaker for the day.
Exactly. Inspirational.
Ang bilis wala ng oras, no?
Hindi marami pa.
Tayong time.
Oo, pero let's see naman din kung sino ang nanonood sa atin. Andito naman si Madam Bituanas naman of Mangkayan.
Ay, hi Ma'am Bits!
Oo.
Ma'am please, next. Ikaw na yung next.
Ikaw na daw yung next natin ipupush for the
Actually, minessage ko
presidential
siya.
award.
Kaakyat lang namin from Malacanang. Siya
Mm.
talaga yung nasa isip ko. I message her.
Pressure.
Kaya sabi niya, I'm one of the few na natulungan ni Miss Ellen Bugalin-Ayan. Sabi niya, lalo na yung coffee talk program namin dito sa DepEd. DepEd tayo ginawang National High School.
Yes, ang galing din ni Ma'am Bits eh. Ang dami
Oo.
niyang efforts and initiatives.
Exactly. Kasama natin siya actually na nag-host din
Yes.
sa Taraki.
Kaya nga sabi ko, pa-nominate siya, susulat niya ako under sa isa sa mga references niya.
Yan. So meron pa, we're looking forward to our next Dangal ng Bayan Awardee. Well, of
Yes.
course, it would be a process, but I'm sure intuition says na you one of them. One of the realizations habang nag-share si Miss Ellen, one of the realizations that I had is most of the people who have accomplished something in life, they are really guided by core principles that they have. And it's very nice that yung principles ni Miss Ellen actually resonates with other accomplished individuals that we have also encountered in our lives. So I think one of the things that we'd also like to tell our younger audience is kasi 'di ba during our time na students tayo, ang dami nating ideals. And
Yes!
usually that's where it starts. That's where we usually make or break, diba? That's where we usually build up yung ating moral compass. We build it upon our ideals,
That's
upon
true.
the values that we gathered over the years. And when you enter the workforce kasi, unang-una, that's where that idealism or what you stand for gets tested. But when you finish that test and you emerge from that test, na hawak-hawak mo pa rin yung ideals mo, that will guide you on sa mga susunod na endeavor mo. So I think the message here is hold on to the ideals that you have. You may be frustrated, you may be discouraged kasi parang hindi nagre-resonate sa iba yung ideals mo, yung pinangahawakan mo. But stay true to your ideals. At the end of the day, you have to make peace with yourself.
Yes.
And for you to make peace with yourself, you have to make good of of the things that you hold on dear to you. At i-assess mo kung hawak-hawak mo pa ba sila. Wala pa akong pinaparinggan.
Wala ba talaga?
Kung makabata ka naman, mga bata, ilang taon ka?
And leads me to one important thing siguro na I think not only those in the government but generally every one of us is yung self-awareness. And you
Yes,
touched upon that topic na
oo.
kanina, yung being the workmate na hindi sakit sa ulo, but it's also important to be self-aware
Oo.
in the workplace.
Exactly.
Na you have to know kung ano na nga ba yung kino-contribute mo sa team. Ikaw ba yung pahirap? Ikaw ba yung so always that we have to make sure that we are self-aware of our own strengths and weaknesses and our impact to our teammates or team workers. So I think on that note, we'd also like to recognize yung team nabanggit mo na kanina. You might
Yes.
want to shout out sila.
Ayun yung
Madam.
mga Team Maton.
Yeah.
I call it Team Maton
Team
kasi
Maton
Maton
talaga.
kami amin.
Taraki kasi.
Sinabi ko kasi, bawal ang maarte sa SFP. Because
Oo.
nga yung nakita nga ni attorney, yung magbubuhat ka ng mga repolyo, yung mga yan, tapos pag-hike ka, bawal talaga ang maarte sa program. So I call it Team Maton. Muray bagikan panag na talaga nga Maton kami amin. And I think kaya naging successful din is I was directed. I'm just so lucky na maganda yung team ko. I have a power team. Yung sa message ko nga sa Praise Awards, ang sabi ko is, I apologize to my team that at times, I am not the supervisor that they deserve. Kasi nagkakalbali din naman ako. And yun nga sabi niya, minsan na baka na-join na tayo sa mga source of desperation, hindi inspiration. You have open-minded din tayo na pag may nag-correct sa'yo, is alam mo rin niya i-check. Na, ay, wait lang, hindi na ako ito. Para at least, bumalik ka sa tamang landas. Ganun. So, marami akong mga isa-shoutout sa mga Team Maton from, wait lang, nakalimutan ko na agad kayo, Chara. Mercy, Ate
na
Ana,
aalis na sa
yes.
program.
Si Ate Ana yung pinakamatagal sa akin, si Mercy pala, 7 years.
Yeah.
Tapos si Ate Ana.
Saan na lumipat si Mercy?
Sa mga ka-age mates niya.
Makain
sa
ka na,
Sokten.
Mercy.
Social pension.
Social pension.
Age mate niya.
Na.
COS.
Tapos, yes, ako lang talaga yung one. Kaya,
Yeah.
buti nga kahit ano, hindi ako iniiwan.
Oo.
Pero sabi ko, if you find a better job with a better salary, why not? Ako na mismo yung mag-push sa'yo. We cannot offer you, hindi namin may offer sa inyo ang permanency. I will understand. Yun, Ophelia, Lenny, Bea, Hazel, mga past na team ko, Manilyn, Jed, Ate Helen, Grace. Grabe, I'm so proud din na lahat ng finance officer ng program is permanent.
Sa ibang agency.
Oo, sabi ang agency nga lang. And then, yung mga others na, ang meron pa rin sa DSWD, sa Sir Gian, ayan, sila yung kasama kong pupunta sa outreach, Karen, sino pa ba, Victoria, Bikyang, Ate Marga, ako nakalimutan.
At karamihan ng umaalis actually sa program is nagpapakasal. Kailangan natin pumasok sa
Tapos alis kayo magpakasama. Kaya siguro umalis si Mercy.
Uy, mapakasal ba siya?
Mercy invitation.
Iba yan.
Hi, Mercy.
At tapos si Chris, AO namin, may dalawa kaming bago. She's Kissy and Ray.
Yeah, sana magtagal sila.
Totoo,
sa program.
totoo. And yun nga, bawal ang maarte talaga sa team. Nakita mo naman yung nature ng job namin.
Oh.
And then, I'm thankful din sa aking mga staff. I think, swerte lang ako na mga matino rin ang napunta sa akin.
At saka makaalis di aura yung gaming madami.
Kung ikaw siguro ang supervisor talaga.
Oo.
Ano di kaya tiyo?
Jayman ko. Pero in fairness naman yan. No?
Yes, so, yun din. And family members. Wala akong narinig sa kanila. Si husband, siguro
Oo nga, nakikita ba kayo ni Has, no?
Grabe siya.
siya yung inuuwian ko.
Okay.
Kasi at least naka-home base siya.
Mm-mm.
Siya yung inuuwian ko. And yun yung maganda rin na being both in the government service, we understand both dynamics.
Yeah.
Siguro, nagtataka siya minsan bakit ang dami kong ginugrocery, pero
Hindi dumarating
hindi
lahat sa
dumarating.
bahay.
Oo, yung mga gamit-gamit, ano to, ay pang outreach, may nilagay. Oo nga, nagibabas din ka, bay, pang nagita. And hoping yun din, parang nahihila din. Nung time na pandemic kasi, may ganon, na PWD blind na malapit sa amin, sa Alapang noon. Tapos sabi niya na, sige nga, try ko sa office. Mangmangan tayo dito, kita alagaan tayo mabisbisi. So, yun yung parang kuwan din sa
So,
kanya.
na-influence din si Has.
That's nice.
At saka kuwan Diyos ko, tayo ba't ngayon yung amin nagita?
Actually,
Yeah, di ba? We leave it all behind.
Oo.
So, better
Oo.
share, no? What we can share to others. Ayan, so, we are very blessed and fortunate to have you with us this afternoon. This is truly one memorable afternoon. We are in the presence of a presidential
Ay, grabe siya.
awardee.
Yes.
National awardee at that.
Nakaka-pressure actually yung kuwan yung pagiging
Awardee.
Oo. Gusto ko
Pero,
sanang sabihin na yung dangal is one letter away from the word hangal. And minsan baka pag magkamali ka, alam mo naman, ay basta ayan. Parang I am not liable to commit an error now with the
Ay, hindi na. But it serves as an inspiration pa rin. That our efforts, no matter how we think na hindi sila na-notice is, they're being noticed. So, it's also a reminder to sa lahat na akala natin the little good things that we do are not seen or observed, but actually they are counted and they are recorded. And in due time, no, they will also be recognized and acknowledged.
Actually,
diba?
let me say hi pala sa kasama kong mga co-awardees. Sir Bernard na naging
Sir Bernard. Ayan, next time hihilain natin
Yes.
si Sir Bernard.
Tapos si Ma'am Mary Hazel from Abra, principal to, alam mo yung kanyang initiatives din is outside one.
Outside of her being a principal.
Oo, nagpapagawa ng duya, nag-feeding din siya.
Oo.
And grabe yung heart din niya. And of course, the Baguio Contact Tracing Team as Presidential Awardee. Sila naman yung naka-spotlight noong pandemic kasi tinularan sila ng Ilocos, Zamboanga, kaya they deserve naman. Proud tayo na may mga pamilyera na pumapasok.
That's right.
Alright, so hindi tayo hingi ng last word kasi I'm sure there will be many more opportunities that will have you around here with us, but for the moment, we'd like to thank you once again for sa pagpapaunlak sa aming invitation to be featured on our show. Ayan, grabing nininervyos siya pero sabi ko sa pagiging...
Parang hindi naman.
sa pagiging...
Alam mo lang.
Chismoso nating dalawa at chismosa ay this will come out naturally. And so I think reminder to all of us, especially those who are working either in whatever sector that you are in, let's always do our best.
Yes.
And let's always be guided by our empathy.
Yes.
Diba? Kasi I'm sure one of the factor that motivated you is also the empathy that you felt towards these children, that they actually needed more. And it doesn't really require a lot of money or a lot of resources. It starts with a kind heart and one that is sensitive enough to the needs of others. So, ang deep, nagiging deep.
Oo nga
Oo.
Ito na naman yung sinasabi ko, kailangan ng IQ.
Napakamakat.
Ayan.
Oo, pero in fairness naman din, thank you very much talaga, Madam Del.
No, let me say thank you.
Yeah, I've learned a lot also pala sa mga programs na ganito ng
At na-pressure tayo.
Oo.
Nakaka-pressure sa nakaka-inspire.
Pero, oo, dahil dyan, Madam, meron pa tayong mga iba pang manonood dito. Andito rin naman si Miss Han Hathaway, ayan naman, from the Statistics Department ng BSU. Si Han Bonoy.
Hi! Dati ka sa amin, ayaw din sa amin, iniwan din kami.
Tapos bumalik siya sa True Love. Wow! May True Love.
Siya pala yung Anne Hathaway na nag-comment.
Oo, siya yun, si
Han,
Madam. Oo. And andito rin si Sir Shai Mga 86, ang ating naman, ating editor ng Taraki TV. So hello po. If pwede, ask ko sana kung pwede mag-avail ng PWD ID ang epileptic na may 4 years old. Salamat po, mabuhay po kayo, sabi ko.
Sa LGU. LGU ang nagbibigay kasi ng mga...
So punta tayo sa MSWDO. Ayan. Andyan si Miss Irene. Also, like to say hi kay Cell, Zero Cell.
Ay, hi Sel! Iniwan din kami.
Iniwan kami at siya ngayon
Tumahimik ka kami kayo.
Siya rin ba?
Hindi, nung time na mali siya, iniwan niya tayo. Ayan, si Rosel na nasa asin ngayon. Ayan.
Nagkasumlat.
Nakakulong siya ngayon sa...
yung asawa niya.
Ay, si Sir Sons, andito na siya.
Ayan.
Nanonood.
Nice daw. Parang kulang. Manong Sani kulang.
Ganyan talaga yan. Grabe, he is a man with very few words.
So ito lang talaga, 4
Actually nga nung pagbibisita mga friends ko, sabihin mo wala ako ha. Kahit andyan lang natututo.
Ay, anak ko.
Kung gaano ako ka-extro, ganun din siya ka-intro.
Nilalaglag ang Manong Sani.
Shoutout din kay Madam Maria Jesus Aguinaldo Gambula.
Ay, hi, yes!
Si Attorney Brendan po ito. Hindi mo siya si Brendan. Ayan, so good afternoon din sa inyong lahat.
I bought one of her books.
Na yung...
Said Cherva.
Oo, basta may sense siya. Sorry, nakalimutan ko yung title eh.
Also kay Richelle, hi.
Ay, hi!
Yeah, I hope your toothache is
she's sick?
Yeah, she's okay na. Parang back to work na tayo tomorrow. Ayan, okay. So, we are thank you very much for staying with us, lalo sa ating mga live audience who interacted with us. Yung nagtanong po ng PWID, once again, you can always visit the MSWD office. They'll give you the form and they'll assess you and they'll give you the PWD ID. Yan. So, meron ba tayong closing?
Yes, announcement lang din. Later on, we will be having the Taraking Negosyo. And of course, yes, this coming Saturday din naman, meron din tayong Taraki TV in partnership with our partners. Meron tayong medical mission in Ambassador Tublay. Ayan.
Tubday.
So, yes, Maptan dyan Maxim sa sikatadyo namin. Si Tubday, Benguet. That will be on March 2, 2024. 8 to 2 p.m. po mga parts natin. And punta lamang po kayo doon sa may Barangay Hall. So we'll be having your ENT, dental, bloodletting, and of course meron din silang pa-opta. Sasama ka ba doon, attorney?
Yeah, kasi tinanong mo na mukhang sasama na ako.
Ay, March 2.
March 2, ayan.
It's coming Saturday na yun.
Oo.
Oo.
Ayan.
Ayun pala, may dental din talaga.
Galing.
March.
Yan. So, okay. So, thank you once again for those who are watching, and from all of us here sa Taraki 2.0, from Pards Kent, me, Brendan, and si Miss Ellen, we'd like to thank you all for staying with us, and this is Taraki 2.0. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying, and see you all again on Thursday, 6 p.m. Same channel. Subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
Bye po. See you again.